The strategy consists of 3 free trading view indicators. So first open a Bitcoin 15-minute chart. But I should mention that the strategy works on any time frames from 1 minute to daily. So let's add the first indicator to the chart. So click on the indicators and then search for extreme trend, this indicator, and click on it to add it to the chart. This is the X trend indicator, which consists of 2 lines and some triangles as buy and sell signals. Alright, now let's adjust the X trend indicator settings. So click on the settings and then in the style tab, disable 200 EMA and make color 1 green and color 2 red. That's it. You can click OK. Alright, now let's see how we can trade with X trend indicator by its own. Whenever the price action is above the X trend indicator and the line of the X trend indicator is green, it means that we're in an uptrend. And whenever the price action is below the X trend indicator and the indicator line is red, it means that we are in a downtrend. But how we can trade with this indicator? The X trend indicator is a simple buy and sell indicator, which means that when you have a blue triangle below the candlestick and the candlestick is above the X trend indicator, it is a buy signal and you can trade at the close of the trigger candlestick, just like this example, and see how profitable it is. And whenever you have a triangle above the candle and the candlestick is below the X trend indicator line and the line is red, it is a sell signal and you can trade at the close of the trigger candlestick, just like this example. Now let's see some other trading example. This is a sell signal and the candlestick is below the X trend indicator. So we can put a sell signal at the close of the trigger candlestick. And this signal is a buy signal because the candlestick is above the X trend indicator and the line is green. So we can put a buy order. And also this sell signal is a perfect sell signal, and see how profitable these trades are. Alright, now let's check it out. On gold 1 hour time frame, this is a great sell signal which can pull our sell order at the close of the trigger candlestick and see how profitable it is. And also this buy signal is a valid signal. And take a look at this sell signal. This indicator is absolutely great, but just like most indicators, when the market is moving sideways, there are some fake signals. Look at this fake signal, but don't get me wrong, this indicator is great. We just need to filter out these fake signals. So let's add the second indicator to the chart. In the indicator section, search for QQE threshold and add it to the chart. This is how the QQE indicator looks on the chart, but we need to make some adjustments. So click on the settings icon, then get into the style section and then get rid of these 2 plots and these 3 levels and the H-line background. Then set the opacity of this color 2 into 0 and change the opacity of color 0 and color 1 to 100%. Alright then, get into the inputs and then change the RSI length to 7 and the RSI smoothing to 3 and change the threshold from 10 to 5. So click OK. Now let me explain the QQE indicator. Whenever we have a red histogram and the histogram is below the 0 level, it means that we're in a downtrend. And whenever we have a green histogram and the histogram is above the 0 level, it means that we're in an uptrend. Now let's add this indicator to our setup and see how we can trade with this confirmation indicator. We're only going to be looking for buy whenever we have a buy signal by the first indicator. And to confirm the buy signal, we need to check the QQE indicator. If the QQE histogram is green and it's above the 0 line, our buy signal is confirmed and you can put a buy order at the close of the trigger candlestick. And we're only going to be looking for short whenever we have a sell signal by the X trend indicator and the QQ histogram is green and is below the 0 level. So when all these conditions are fulfilled, we can place a short order at the close of the trigger candlestick. Alright, check out this example. We have a sell signal by the X trend indicator, but it's not confirmed with the QQ indicator. So this is a fake signal. But it's always great to trade with the trend direction of the market. So let's add the third indicator to do that. In the indicator section, search for 10-in-1 different moving averages. This indicator and add it to the chart. This is how the 10-in-1 MAs looks on the chart. Whenever the price action is above the moving average, it means that we're on an uptrend and we should only take buy signals. And whenever the price action is below the moving average, it means that we're on a downtrend and we should only take sell signals. But we need to change the settings of this indicator. So in the indicator section, change the MA1 to SMA and its length to 200, and enable MA2 and change the type to EMA and the period to 50, and then enable the MA3 and change its type to EMA and the period to 20, and then in the style tab you can change the color of these three moving averages. This is 200 moving average, and this one is 50 period moving average, and this one is 20 period moving average. So these are our three moving averages on the chart. Now let's get into the trading route. We're only going to be looking to buy whenever we have a buy signal by the X-trend indicator. To confirm the buy signal, the histogram of the QQE should be green and above the zero level. And then the close of the trigger candlestick must be above the all three moving averages, 200, 50, and 20. So when all these conditions met, we can put our buy signal at the close of the trigger candlestick. And we're going to set our stop loss slightly underneath the recent swing low. And in this strategy, we're going to be targeting 1.5 times the risk for our take profit. Now let's get into the short rules. We're only going to be looking to short whenever we have a sell signal by the X-trend indicator. And to confirm the sell signal, the QQE histogram should be red and it should be below the zero level. And for more confirmation, the close of the trigger candlestick must be below all EMAs we have in the chart, which is 200 period, 50 period, and 20 period. The close of the trigger candlestick should be below all these three moving averages. So when all these conditions are fulfilled, we can place our short order at the close of the trigger candlestick. And we're going to set our stop loss slightly above the recent swing high, and the target would be 1.5 times greater than the risk. Take a look at these examples. We have a sell signal here, but the sell signal is not confirmed with the QQE MT4, and also it's not confirmed with our moving averages because the close of the trigger candlestick is above our moving averages. So this signal is a fake signal. Let's get into the second one. The second signal is a buy signal, which is confirmed with the QQE MT4 and also is above our moving averages. And the third one is a fake signal because it is a sell signal, but the candlestick is above the moving averages. The next one is a buy signal and we have all the conditions met, so this is a valid signal. The next one is a sell signal, which is a fake signal because it is above the moving averages. And this buy signal is a valid signal because all the conditions are met. And also, this sell signal is a fake signal because it is above the moving averages. So you can see how great our setup filters out the fake signals. So the strategy is super accurate. And now you know everything about this setup. So let's do the backtesting and see how well the strategy works in the different market conditions. But before that, it could be great if you smash the like button and subscribe to the channel, as it really helps with the YouTube algorithms. So let's do the backtesting on Bitcoin 15-minute time frame. Alright, I did the backtesting and here's the result with 100 trades on Bitcoin 15-minute time frame. The win rate of our setup was 81% and the profit was 243%, which is pretty great because we gained that profit in only 6 weeks and we had 6 consecutive wins against 2 consecutive losses during the backtesting. And if you want to learn my favorite trading strategy, you need to watch this video.